Claire, black leggings, grey top. She's got a tattoo on the back of her neck of a flower.
Just over 5'2", blonde, black jeans, a grey hoodie and white trainers.
Tall, blonde ponytail, blue t-shirt and black leggings.
Katie, blonde, Levi's, white t-shirt. She's wearing a leather jacket and DMs.
Gary Burns, 17. He's wearing dark blue jeans and a blue hoodie with matching blue glasses.
Name's Louise. She's got long red hair, black crop top on, blue jeans, maybe white jeans, I can't really remember.
Sarah Hicks, 5'7" or 8, short brown hair. She was wearing a Liverpool shirt with the number 11 on the back.
Jamie, blonde hair, about 5'7". He's wearing white trainers and a grey top and jeans, scruffy looking.
What makes you think you got it?
I just do, one.
Yeah.
What about mine?
I got one. What sort of questions did they ask?
All sorts. I thought you were going to get me one.
I lied. Did they ask why you wanted the job?
Yeah.
And what did you say?
What?
For God's sake, it's like trying to get blood out of stone.
I said I needed the money. Where's it for?
Weapons Lane. You needed the money?
Yeah. You should have said you've always wanted to work there. It's only a bloody factory.
It's what they want to hear.
Oh, I've always wanted to pull a lever for the rest of my life.
These 10 years get twisted up.
Steve McMahon, man of the match.
It's true.
Just went around kicking people.
A few late tackles, that's all.
So late they missed the action replay.
He was brilliant.
If you want to be a sports reporter, Vicky, you've got to learn to be objective.
I am objective.
Can't make the parents' night next week. I've got to go to Amsterdam. It's work.
Bent a free kick round the wall, that's objective.
Yeah.
Couldn't even bend his knee.
You're Steve McMahon, mad, the pair of you. You're always in Amsterdam.
Correction, Amsterdam Airport. Never actually set foot in Amsterdam itself. You should ask him for a lock of his hair, if it grows back.
Steve McMahon isn't bald, he's just got very fine hair.
Oh, for God's sake, a mazy dribble.
She means from his mouth. It's from Anfield. 4 tickets.
Yes! Izzy! Oh. Are you having me on?
From the left-hand side where the Liverpool supporters are, diagonally across to the right-hand side where there is access for an ambulance to come in. Now I've spoken to the police control room downstairs.
Ask me if you can use the phone. I'm not asking
Ask
you again. I'll find one.
Supporters, there are simply too many people in that end of the ground, and the crush has caused this enormous chaos. So there is bound to be a Football Association inquiry into this, and the first thing they're going to have to look at is whether too many tickets have been given to the Liverpool supporters, or whether in fact they've overestimated the capacity at that end of the ground.
Mr. Hicks, I'm sorry. Vicky's dead. Sit down.
Gotta find Sarah.
Mr. Hicks, please sit down.
Gotta find my other daughter.
Trevor!
What do I tell Jenny?
I spoke to Tony Edwards, the ambulance man who took Vicky to hospital. He described rows and rows of dead bodies. No airways, no equipment, nothing. Did anyone even try with them, he kept on saying.
Told me Sarah would come in the next ambulance. There was no next ambulance. No other ambulance followed Tony Edwards onto the pitch that day. Not one paramedic.
Outside the ground, an army of highly skilled people. Inside, people like me, all doing their best, but people died that could have been saved. His words, Tony Edwards' words, not mine.
Don't.
You want to open
Yes.
Mrs. Hicks?
Please don't close the door.
You're Mrs. Hicks?
Yes.
Mother of Victoria Hicks, aged 15.
Yes. You're going to tell me she's dead. My little Vicky.
I am so sorry.
She's 15 years old. She only went to a football match, for God's sake. And you? You can piss off. don't let her stop talking to me about the love of God. The love of God. You start talking to me about the love of God, and I'll spit in your bloody eye. The love of God. A 15-year-old girl like Vicky. Get your bloody hands off me! Look, I'm sorry to swear. I can't help swearing. My little Vicky, lying dead in this bloody place, and you think you could spout to me about the love of God?
In his report into the disaster at Hillsborough, Lord Justice Taylor exonerates the Liverpool fans and says that drunkenness among a minority of fans was not a major factor. In fact, the report says the main reason for the disaster was failure of police control.
One of the reasons for the build-up of fans was the failure of police to filter them into queues. In previous years, an efficient system of cordons and barriers had been used. There was no evidence to support the police claim that the disaster was caused by a large number of ticketless fans arriving late.
Once the crush had developed at the turnstiles, the police opened an exit gate to relieve the pressure. 2,000 fans went through this gate and followed the signs ahead of them to the already crowded pens on the terrace.
Catastrophe could have been avoided by the simple measure of closing off the tunnel, and thus diverting the fans to the side pens. Failure to do this is described by Lord Justice Taylor as a blunder of the first magnitude.
The Chief Constable of South Yorkshire said he shouldn't do the programme. It'll upset the families of the dead. I am one of those families. My son died at Hillsborough, and I want his story told. I want the truth.
That camera recorded the state of the pens just before the police allowed nearly 2,000 people into them. Recording exactly what the police could see. But it was wiped from the tape. Never mind, they said. That camera was faulty anyway. So I spoke to Roger Holdsworth. He installed all that equipment. He said there was nothing wrong with that camera. He'd checked it that day. He told me it was in the Sheffield Wednesday control room. He could see exactly what the police could see. He knew the pens were chocker.